body was found in the parking lot of Vaughn's with 2 bullets in his head. Now, given it's the strip club where you used to work, I have to ask you, Michael, did you do it? If your investigation gains any momentum, I need to know what really happened.
Michael's been with me since last night. He couldn't have done it.
Is it true?
I was at Jake's memorial. Dante, you know.
I obviously meant except for the memorial.
So after the memorial, you came straight back here?
I went to Jason's to make sure he was okay.
And that's when Brandon beat you up? When Michael was gone? Look, I know you dropped the charges. It's my case. They notified me of any changes.
Okay, then why don't you have somebody here guarding Abby?
Well, because she dropped the charges. There's not much I can do to help her at that point. There's no restraining order anymore, and you didn't follow through on any prior incidents.
So you're blaming her? The system let an animal like Brandon back on the streets, and you're blaming her?
It's okay, Michael.
Okay, do you want to know what I think? I think you went to Jason's, then you came here, you saw what Brandon did to her, you lost it, and you went after him on your own. I mean, the parking lot of Vaughn's, there's a pretty high traffic area, especially at night. A lot of people would have seen something. 2 gunshots, people would have heard something unless you got a silencer now. Michael, I'm not here as a cop, I'm here as your brother. I want to help you. Did you kill Brandon? Keep quiet. You don't trust the system. It let you down, so did I. But this is going to be different than the Claudia situation, okay? I will protect you, but I need to know what is really going on.
If you're so concerned about protecting your brother, why are you the first one to suspect him?
Abby, it's okay.
No, Brandon had a lot of enemies. They probably just were waiting for him to make bail so someone could kill him. He always was in debt to loan sharks.
Anyone in particular?
I don't know. I hadn't seen him in more than a year, but I used to find drugs on him all the time. Maybe he ripped off a dealer. Maybe he just got into a fight. He had a lousy temper.
Is that why he beat the crap out of you any chance you got?
Quit hassling Abby.
You see, and that is going to be the reason you're going to be a suspect, because you will protect her no matter what. It's not good for you, Michael, okay? Let me do this for you. Let me help you while I still can, okay?
Brandon's dead. The guy who shot him is a hero. That's all I can tell you.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, you let me know if you change your mind. And you should get your alibi straight. You're making him look pretty guilty.
I'd like to start this night over.
So would I.
That's not annoying.
Timing.
You got a minute?
Do I need a lawyer?
Well, that all depends. What do you know about Abby Haver's ex-boyfriend?
I don't.
Brandon Lowell was found murdered in the parking lot of your strip club.
Bonds is a pretty tough place. Things happen. You should be talking to the manager.
What can you tell me about Brandon Lowell?
I should probably leave so you can discuss this privately.
How well did you know Brandon Lowell?
I didn't.
Really? No dealings, business, need to know your money, nothing
Look,
like that?
Detective, I understand you're trying to protect your younger brother, and that's great. That's what family's for. After all, you're here in my house questioning me about it. You probably think he flipped out and shot the guy himself.
Actually, no. Brandon was shot twice in the head. That's more your style.
Okay, so if you're insinuating that I shot the guy at my own club and left him to die in my parking lot, you're clueless. It's insulting. You gotta leave.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
Maybe you should focus a little less on the truth and a little more on protecting your brother.
Hey,
Jason here?
not at the moment.
Do you know when he'll be back?
Not really.
Mind if I wait for him?
Yeah, come on in. Why do you need to see Jason?
Look, I don't want to make life any worse for him. I know he's going through something with the loss of Jake. But Abby's ex-boyfriend, Brandon, was found shot dead in Vaughn's parking lot. And the PCPD has Jason as their lead suspect.
We suspect Jason first.
Look, you probably know a hell of a lot more than I do. But Brandon beat up Abby again. Michael found out the last time he did it, Michael nearly killed the guy. And Jason will do anything to protect him. And given the circumstances around Jason right now, I think he might have gotten a little sloppy, and the PCPD thinks they can tie the murder back to him.